You won't even recognize it at first, when you're so in love with somebody that it's okay for them to hurt you. I was 18 years old when I moved out with my abuser. I was a senior in high school going into my freshman year of college. This was also during year 2020 when lockdown was happening, and I was to stay inside with him during this time legally per the mandate. I committed to a 1-year lease with him, despite him showing all the signs of somebody that is abusive. I ignored it every single time because I was so in love with him. I recognized it, yet I chose to see past it. I was almost 20 years old when I got out of this relationship. I am lucky. I am a survivor. I was the only person that could get me out of it. I was lonely. I was told that it was my fault that I had put myself in that situation. It was all my fault because I chose him over and over again. I need you to know the people that told me this was my family, my friends, and my abuser's family. So, for my circumstances, I was the only one that could pull me out of this. The cycle of abuse is a scary place to be, and it's really confusing. I am a social work major, so I take a lot of psychology classes. I understand why people get trapped in the cycle. I was so damaged, so confused with the cycle, that I had called the domestic abuse hotline begging for help for him, not me. I was fully aware of the science behind the cycle of abuse, but I had blinders on for him. I could not even recognize my own cycle of abuse. I was so infatuated in what I thought was love. The single most important thing I learned was that it was never my fault. One day, I finally broke the cycle, and I chose me. One night, he got physical with me again. This was for the last time. I called the police, and I watched him walk away in handcuffs. I could breathe again, like being at the bottom of an 8-foot pool with weights on your ankles. I could breathe again. I was just doing my best. I was young, in college, trying to figure myself out. I thought that I was in love with my childhood best friend that I had known for 10 years. I am now almost 21 years old. I practice self-compassion every single day, and I am not fully healed. I am strong, capable, and a smart young woman. I'm also alive when I very easily could not have been, and I forgive myself because I deserve that. The 18-year-old version of me deserves that kindness. Every day since that night, I have chosen myself. I have learned that I am worth it, and I deserve happiness just as much as the next person does. I learned that I could trust myself. I have also learned how to be self-sustained and sufficient. I'll never be the same person I was, and that's okay. Sometimes I miss that version of me. I spend my time trying to make the 18-year-old version of me proud of who I am today. I think she would be. If you are listening to this and you have gone through an abusive relationship, I am telling you that you never deserved that either. I am so sorry. You are here today listening to me tell my story, so thank you. I am proud of you breaking the cycle and choosing yourself. You deserve that. We are survivors together, and I am proud of us for being here today. We did it. We can breathe now and take back that night. I want to thank Plano Police Department, my victim advocate, and the state's attorney's office for providing me the resources I needed to get assistance in doing that.